G'day guys, Simon here, Explosive Action, and I'm doing another DVD, Blu-ray, VHS update. I have no idea why I said it like that. Anyway, so a bunch of really good tapes, a handful of Blu-rays, and a small stack of DVDs. Let's just churn through these, because there's quite a few things here. If you can hear that whirring in the background, it's my one of my external drives. It's just thrashing itself as I'm encoding a VHS to a DVD in the background, and it is, yeah, working overtime. Okay, so DVDs. True Vengeance. This is a Daniel Bernhardt trashy action film with Miles O'Keefe, of course, from the director of Angel of Fury. So that ticks a couple of boxes there. So yes, I expect glorious 80s badness. Cheapy I picked up just a Halloween extended edition DVD. I think it was like $3 or something. I only picked it up because it's nice old Anchor Bay original there with the slick disc and all that. Very nice. The new Scorpion releasing of Kill and Kill Again, which is awesome. This is the sequel to Kill or Be Killed, which I have on VHS, and I haven't checked this out yet, but it's meant to have quite a good transfer, good fun action there. Here's another Halloween. Got these at the same time, little lenticular cover there, and not the TV cut. This is the regular edition, blah blah blah. I'm sure everybody's seen this a million times. Black Mama, White Mama. This is the new Umbrella release from a couple of months ago, and it's going for $9.95 free delivery on their website for Australian orders, so that's awesome. A nice little women in prison cross blaxploitation film, and it's yeah, Eddie Romero directed in the Philippines, so Pam Grier, always good. That'll be a fun one to watch. This is a nice little set I picked up, the Classic Horror Collection, which has Comedy of Terrors, Cry of the Banshee, Murders in the Morgue, Oblong Box, Pit and the Pendulum, Premature Burial, Tales from the Crypt, Haunted Palace, Tome of Ligeia, Tower of London, and The Vampire Lovers. So far I've watched the Oblong Box and Premature Burial, which were excellent. Really enjoying seeing these 60s films. I've not really seen that much of them. Hammer films, and these are mainly, if not all, what's it? Oh, Jesus. How did I forget his name? Oh, director Roger Corman. Jesus Christ, I'm having one of those days. Roger Corman directed films. I got this cheap because unfortunately it's missing The Vampire Lovers, which is a bummer, but I'm sure I'll pick it up at some point cheap and throw it in the set. And they're all individual discs too, which is really quite nice. So lots and lots of discs, and they are all very good transfers. As you can see on the back here, they're all in scope or widescreen. They're all 16:9. They all look very nice. And so these are just, I'm assuming, repackaged of the singular editions put out by Shock out here. And you can get Vampire Lovers separately, so I'll do that at some point and slot it in the box. It's fine. This was $2.50. I've already got all three films, but I'm running out of space, so to get 3 cigars on one set means I can save 2 spaces on the shelf. That's what it's getting like now. Anyway, I do like these Sony 3-packs. I think they look kind of neat, well polished, and they are 3 separate discs, so very good. $2.50. I'm not going to argue with that. And I like Seagal's DTV movies. I'm not sure if I've shown these yet or not. Geez, I can't remember anymore. Dead or Alive 2 and 3, but not 1. Takeshi Miike films. I may have already shown these, I cannot remember. But I don't have the first film, so I have to wait until I can watch that. This was $2.50, and I know it's going to be crap. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Next Generation, with Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey. I bought it because it was $2.50, that's all. It's probably $2.49 too much. Somebody please tell me there's a redeeming feature to this film. Thank you to Extra the Mutilator for this recommendation, the Sonny Chiba Street Fighter box set. Lovely, lovely, lovely. It's out of print. I found it used on Amazon. Yeah, a little bit of scuffing on the box, but really I don't care, it's fine. The discs are perfect. I won't take them all the way out, it's a pain in the ass. So anyway, there you go. Sonny Chiba, 3 Street Fighter films. All in original language and widescreen, so thanks to Extra for that recommendation. Blu-rays. Picked this one up in a trade, X-Men Quadrilogy, so the first three films and Wolverine. I got it for $20, which is a nice little price. They're used, don't care, it's fine, UK set. So now with the First Class one I bought a few weeks ago, I have them all on Blu-ray, which is nice. 1 and 2 are good, part 3 I could have done without. I didn't mind Wolverine, but yeah, that's fine, $20 for all 4 in a nice box. And that will go nicely with, I should have ordered this better, but my new Avengers set. So this is Avengers Assemble, which is the UK name. Everyone else just calls it the Avengers. I assume they've done that because of their old TV series. So it's a nice little set. This is a slick that comes. This will be hard to do one-handed. Yeah, you see that plastic slick, and the top comes off inside like a big lighter, really. The paper thing comes off, and the movies are individual discs inside. But I'm sure people have shown this off already. So there you go. You get Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, and Avengers. And so that's nice. And yes, those two will sit reasonably well next to each other. Ugh. Yeah, anyway, there we go. So that's some superhero comic stuff there. And this is one of the new Dolph Lundgren films, Stash House. I got this very cheap. It's not meant to be that wonderful, but I'm a bit of a completist when it comes to Dolph. I got this for about 1/3 of the retail price, brand new, so that's a winner anyway. And lastly, the UK Jaws steelbook. Lovely, 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 lovely. Oh, nothing on the back, but lovely, lovely, lovely. Pop it open. There's the disc there. Booklet thing, don't need that. And the classic artwork on the inside. So very nice. There's a local digibook release, which I think Andrew Ballina picked up. But I do personally prefer the steelbooks, and I think that art is very, very nice. So, very good. Jaws Blu-ray. Alright, and lastly, tapes. There are some pearlers in here, absolute pearlers. Number 1, my latest Japanese tape of 2072, what was it? 2072, the New Gladiators. That's right. It's got about 16 names, this film. Now, you can get it on DVD, released by Troma, but it looks like crap. This Japanese tape, which I've never seen on eBay before, is widescreen, and it looks very good. That's what's transferring now, that's what's making that racket. I've got that tape, I've put it in my player, and I have encoded it, and it's smashing away in the background there. So, yes, awesome to have this one with Fred Williamson. And on to the rest of the tapes. These are all Australian PAL tapes. First one here, which was a freebie, Hell on the Battleground, David Pryor directed film. I have the Japanese tape of this, but I do like having these macro titles. I think they look pretty spiffy, and they were just, all they did was just bad action films, so there you go. Happy with that. That was a free one, yep. As was this, White Fury, which I'm looking forward to seeing this. Look at this, just trash. David Pryor directed film yet again. 2 sadistic killers, 1 chance for survival. Awesome. And this one's on, who was that, Eagle? Awesome. Very happy to get this one. Silk 2 on a video box office. This is a Cirio Santiago action comedy starring this girl here, who I do not recall who she actually is. It's probably on the back somewhere. Monique Gabrielle. Yep, that'd be her, I guess. And yes, directed by Cirio H. Santiago. So I'm really happy to get this one. Apparently this is better than the first one. Not that I've seen it or have it. I haven't managed to find it yet. But that's been my mission, is to get the Australian releases of all Santiago films. It's a nice little mission to have. Awesome. Look at that cover. Look at that gun. That's action film right there. Definition of action film. Richard Harrison in Fireback. This is a Teddy Page directed film, another Filipino director who did the awesome Phantom Soldiers, one of my favourite trashy Filipino action jungle films. This is a bit of a revenge film, I think, from what I recall. I have a Greek tape of this, but there's a banana in the corner there. I have the Greek tape, but I haven't watched it yet, and I just couldn't pass up getting this one in the trade. Look at that. Just look at that fucking gun. Yeah. So I'm just happy to have a copy of this without subtitles, so that's awesome. Fireback, Richard Harrison. I can't wait to see that. Next one, Ultimax Force. Just look at that exceptional cover. The first Ninja Commandos. I've been after this one for a while. Quite a long while. Another macro tape. As I said, these guys just keep churning out, or churned out, crappy 80s action films. This has a UK DVD that apparently looks like crap and is cut. Hopefully this is not cut film. I haven't checked actually, so I'm not really too sure what I'm checking for, so I'm going to have to research to find out what makes this a cut and uncut film. But yeah, good condition. Turned up on eBay, buy it now, and I jumped on it instantly because it's been on my watch list for a long time. It's apparently a Japanese tape out there, though I've never seen it. And oh dear, I am just ecstatic to finally get this in a trade again. Seriously, every time. Fucking anyway. Striker. This is the first in Sergio Santiago's post-apocalyptic films that spawned Equalizer 2000, Wheels of Fire, Dune Warriors, and they all stole footage from this one, which was quite funny. And Wheels of Fire made some new footage, and then the Equalizer 2000 stole footage from that, blah blah. So yeah, he reused the footage a lot. So this is Striker. This was really good fun, and has a little people army. I think is the politically correct way of saying it, but yeah, basically an army of midgets, little tiny guys, and they're a bit like Jawas, like they just speak in this high-pitched, fast language you can't work out. Actually, they're more like the ones from Spaceballs that ripped off the Jawas. That's what they're more like. So anyway, yeah, this is great fun. Striker, not as good as Equalizer. I still think that's my favourite, but very happy to get it. Thorn EMI, not on DVD, of course. And oh, geez, ecstatic to get this. Beyond ecstatic. Force 5. Force 5. Oh dear. It's got Richard Norton in it, and a bunch of others who I didn't really know. Warner Brothers tape. This was so much fun. From the director of Enter the Dragon. Yeah, it's got a lot of good martial arts, a lot of bad martial arts. Very simple plot about 5 guys, one being Richard Norton. There he is there. Well, four guys and one girl. Pam Huntington. Yeah, there you go. Being formed into a group to go and save the, what was it, president's daughter or something, cliched, from a religious cult, who are also selling arms on the black market. So, you know, total plot rip-off of everything in the world there. But, yeah, not on DVD. Well, there was an Australian DVD, but it was just a VHS port. This tape looked excellent, so really happy about that. So much fun. And Richard Norton's Australian accent just stuck out like a sore thumb. Totally hilarious. I'm going to leave a link. Actually, no, what I'm going to do, at the end of this video, I'm going to tack on my favourite scene from this film. So watch to the end, and I'm going to put a clip from this at the end, because it's just brilliant. Another not on DVD, The Challenge on CBS Fox. Samurai film. 80s samurai film. With directed by John Frankenheimer, and I'm not too sure any of those people who are starring in it. I've not heard of them. Again, not on DVD. There's a widescreen laserdisc apparently, but this was only a $4.95 tape or something, so yeah, that's fine. The Challenge. Hopefully it does get a DVD release one day, because it's meant to be quite good. Haven't checked it out yet. And also in my trade with Striker. Thank Christ I finally got this. Killer Instinct. A jungle Sergio Santiago action film. There are only the quick and the dead. Can you make out that face? It's a pretty good drawing. You can make it out. Yes, it's Robert Patrick of Terminator 2 fame. who did a lot of action films in the 80s in the Philippines. There he is there. Mainly for Roger Corman and Santiago, so that's a great drawing, I think, of him. And it's an awesome cover, Killer Instinct. I haven't watched it yet, but this and Striker and Force 5 were three of my absolute best pickups. And Ultimax Force. Actually, all these tapes were just amazing pickups. Killer Instinct on Vestron. And these two I got in another trade, separate trade. Richard Norton's Blood Street. God, that looks awesome. When you walk down this street, make sure you don't get caught in the crossfire. Awesome. Blood Street. Oh, boobs. Hey, didn't show that. With, Playboy centerfold Kim Page, and I think we just all saw a glimpse of it there. What wonderful assets. On the Home Cinema Group. Awesome. And finally, White Phantom, Enemy of Darkness. Wow. Ninja in White, the new American hero. Don't think that worked out for him. But this looks like a great ball of cheese. Really looking forward to checking this one out. Bo Svensson, slumming it. From 1950, 60, 70, 86. There, I am reading my Roman numerals. 1986. Awesome. And that is the end of this update. So, quite a little haul yet again. And I have, of course, as usual, no time to watch any of it. But I am going to make time this weekend. It's a long weekend, and I'm going to watch some of these films. So that's a very good thing, some downtime. All right, guys. I'll see you all next time.
Thank God for Black and Decker.